All right, so I really wanted to go more into depth with your album because the more I spend my time listening to it, the more questions I have. My first question is the most important question right now. Why is it only available on SoundCloud?
Cause it's a mixtape.
So, what can we expect it to be on Apple Music or any other platforms?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I ain't know
Well,
that. I don't know. Like I didn't know it was only on SoundCloud. But I know like we usually just put like all like you feel me, just like serious, more serious EP album type stuff on Apple Music, not mainly like mixtapes.
okay, okay, okay. Well, I am a SoundCloud head, so it works for me as well. But I know some people don't have SoundCloud. They need to get with the program though, because that's where you find
Right,
all the underground music.
right.
So let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Now, what do you miss about the trap that caused you to title your project Relapse?
I just miss everything. Like the trap is me, so like you feel me. I just miss being like where I'm most comfortable at. So I just like relapse. Cause I thought about maybe moving to Miami, LA, or Atlanta. But like when I visit all them places, you know, being a rapper, you like a target. So like you gotta be where you get like love and like where you familiar with. Cause you might not know, don't go to that car wash in a blue car cause they shoot up all blue cars. You feel me? But if you where you familiar at, like it's just certain stuff you ain't gotta worry about.
Okay, so this leads to my next question. Since you stated that not familiar, I know with the King Von situation, some people were saying that it wasn't Chicago, and basically, like you have to be aware of how certain people move from different cities.
Oh yeah,
So,
you do.
do you think that that might have also came into play when it came to the situation that happened with him?
Oh yeah, you gotta like with that situation, I ain't really gonna speak on it, but like it just could have been avoided. Like you feel me? All that internet beef, all that, you just gotta like you gotta get the bread and just take care of your family. You gotta be about your bread. All that other just, you feel me, hype stuff, you gotta stay away from it.
Exactly. I totally agree. Now, on your single He Hard, we already know that you stated what we talked about yesterday. I like them Aries, not them Pisces. So I want to give you a little scenario here to see if we can change your mind. So say you meet a Pisces, right? And you
Right.
really digging her. Will you take her into consideration since we know you're not too fond of a Pisces?
Yeah, like, cause maybe like I don't know, like maybe I wouldn't know that she a Pisces, maybe off rip. So maybe I find out later on and then like be like, oh man, she'll just
But
get cut off faster just being the Pisces. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on you.
now, for the ladies who are curious and been watching you, what signs are you open to dating?
It's not really about signs. It's just like the signs really kind of like reflect off the personality. You feel me? It's just kind of like always be a coincidence that the signs be true. So I really give anybody a chance because you could be this sign and don't act like that sign. You feel me? So, but yeah,
That is definitely true. Now, with your other song, Hot Girl, we know that that is a remake of I Need a Hot Girl from the Hot Boys. So, what about the Hot Boys really influenced you?
you know, just like coming out the project and like just believing in yourself and making it into something that people didn't think you could do. Like, you know, Baby, Wayne, all them boys, like they already thought big, you feel me? And they really made it happen, you feel me? It's just like an example showing like it's possible, anything possible.
Mhm. That is
Just never
definitely.
stop, never give up.
And I love that you remade that as well, because that's one of my favorite Hot Boy songs.
Oh yeah, thank
You're welcome. Now since your album is trap themed, we're gonna have some trap talk. We're gonna have a little trap talk. So, what in your perspective makes somebody a trapper of the year?
you. I mean, you gotta first of all, you gotta be like out of trouble. Like you can't be having run-ins with the police, in out of jail, out on bond, and all that. So if like you ain't have a clean year on the street, like you still nominated. Now you still could win, but there's some people out here who doing the same thing who didn't
Mhm,
have no run-in. Then like you got to be leveling up. Like you got to level up throughout the year. Like you feel me? Cause
mhm.
there's people leveling up like serious. Like you just gotta keep leveling up. Like you feel me? You can be a good trapper, but are you leveling up? Like are you taking care of your people? Are you trapping for the right reason? Like you feel me? Cause a lot of
Mhm.
people out here trapping for nothing. So to be the trapper of the year, you got to be like living right.
Yep. So in that case, what makes somebody a bad trapper?
Oh, like when you just not progressing. You're not getting it. You just in the way. Like if you out here trapping every day and you still like same cars, same just living the same way, and your people still struggling, you're a bad trapper. You're not the trapper of the year. Not even trapper of the week.
Uh-oh, not a you can't even give them a week. You can't give them a trapper of the day.
Nah, not even trapper of the day.
Dang, that's cold. Um, Now coming from the streets, how do you deal with the politics of the industry?
Um, it's street politics too, so it's basically the same, like marketing yourself and just keeping up with the wave, the time, moving right. It's basically the same thing. Like it's still like a part of the street. So you still gotta have that grind, that hustle, that hunger. You
Hmm.
just gotta want it.
Now, knowing all of the negatives when it comes to being a trapper, from the downfalls like going to jail, getting robbed, and even death in some cases, why is it still hard to leave it? Well, to leave that lifestyle.
Cause it's like just cause it's hard or just cause it's like you feel me, just cause it's what it is, like you can go live a regular lifestyle, you feel me, and something still can happen to you. So it's just like life, you only live once, so you really like just get to pick where you want to be at. Like I just feel like you just gotta like enjoy it. So like I just want to be where I'm comfortable at.
Mm. Now, before we wrap this up, because I do not want to hold you too long, what advice would you give someone who is trying to leave the streets completely and pursue rap full time?
I mean, if you can, if you in the street and you can afford to leave the street and afford to still pursue rap, that's what you need to do. Is like you done got enough money out the street to pursue what you want to do. But if pursuing rap gonna interfere with you taking care of your family and all that, it might not be the time. You feel me? Cause like I don't really justify the streets. I don't really justify trapping. I don't really like, you feel me. But if that's what you're doing to take care of your people, then that's what you got to do. So if you want to get out, just make sure like cause getting out could stress you out. Like, you feel me? You
Mm-hmm.
start struggling. So I just, it's like to each his own though. It's crazy, but I know a lot of trappers who really like take care of their family and stuff off of trapping. So,
Now, I know we said we was gonna wrap the interview up, but I got one more question that came to my head.
right.
Now, being that you signed with Rock Nation, have you had the infamous dinner with Jay-Z?
Nah, I haven't, cause like Corona hit. I don't even think we're gonna have the brunch this year, cause like just Corona, So it's just we real divided right now. You feel me? Cause
Yeah.
Ho can't be you can't be around Ho right now. No
No
way,
fact.
no way. Gotta keep them put up safe. That's
Man,
what they
I
got
know.
me for. I'm out here.
You said what?
That's what they got me for. I'm out here, ground zero, holding it down.
Period. I do want to thank you so much for coming back to visit us at our virtual off the porch. I know you're performing this weekend, so I want to wish you the best luck to your performance. And
Thank you.
also, if there's anybody you want to shout out during the interview, you can go ahead and do the outro, close us out.
And y'all know I want to shout out Dirty Glove, this Bobby Fishscale, go get that relapse, the last re-up, super fish, big fish, go get all that. Shout out to Mikala again. And I like them Aries babies, I don't like them Pisces.
Aries, get at him.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right. Well, you take care. Have a good rest of your week.
All right, you too.
All right.